Live from Hickory. It's country-ish. Hit it, Alan.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I'm from Hickory. Happy about it. I hope you're happy. What up, bumpkins? What up, new people? If you're just joining the podcast for the first time, you're about to watch and or listen to episode 50 of Country-ish. And we got a spectacular show, as always. Lots to do today. I got more residual checks. We're going to play another round of how much is that? Screen Natural got a residual check. We got a great interview with, you know this dude, Diamond Dallas Page, DDP. Lots to talk about with that guy. And we have an interesting small town news story, as always. And another round of Good Will Hunting, What's in the Box edition. So stay tuned. You're going to want to watch and or listen to all of that. But let me get to the man across the table. I don't do this by myself. I do it with my friends. And today we're joined by a very famous guy. Well, I don't want to say he's famous. His brother's famous. He is a very good-looking dude. Sitting right now at my 143. Very, very good-looking dude. Oh, my God. Look at that. Get that camera. Look. Oh. Look right down the pipe, dude. Give it to him. Bam! You're welcome, ladies.
Stop.
You are welcome.
Come on.
It's, look, maybe you've heard of John Stamos from Full House. I got his little brother in here. His name is Marcus Stamos. How you doing? Good to have you.
Good. You're entitled to your opinion. Thank you.
It's not just my opinion.
Millions.
The ladies have spoken. You're a good-looking dude. They
Thanks,
always,
man.
They're always emailing me when's Stamos coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure that really happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, good. Thank you. Good to be here. And might add that the small town news story is from right here.
Oh yeah, it's
Close to Hickory.
We don't get many small town news stories out of this town.
No.
We've had one before about an explosion.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yep. That was.
Now we've got one, another explosion in a weird way.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
But lots to catch you up on, my friend. We hung out one day. We had watched a little football together, and I
Yeah.
dried my clothes at your house. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. Anytime.
Dryer's out, and you said, come over to my house.
You dropped quarters. Did you
Drop
leave some
quarters or leave?
Yeah, man.
I didn't drop any quarters.
You just used my power up, huh?
I did.
Power
I
bill's
stole
gonna
one
go up.
sock while I was in there.
Oh, yeah, let me
I
hold
gave
on
it
a
back
second.
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. I accidentally took Mark's daughter's one sock.
He just gave it back to me 10 minutes ago. Thank you.
No, thank you for letting me use your
I
thing.
got a pile of socks that doesn't have mates anyway.
Holy crap, I forgot to say something. We're also going live right now. We're going live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And we got people reading your comments. I got my laptop right here. Stamos has got his laptop. Not only that, I got 2 interns that you know of. And they're back there right now checking the comments. Wave, everybody. Wave hello to, say hello to Isaiah and Elliot back there. We're going to go to your comments from time to time. If there's something interesting, Isaiah will, when I ask him, he'll read one. I know it's too early, but you're ready? You're ready to roll at all times, right? Okay. And Elliot is back there. Okay, good. We got Elliot. And Elliot is basically his job is to scout out new talent for interviews for the podcast. And I want to say basically it was Elliot who got us DDP. So thank you, Elliot. Do you want to chime in real quick with any new irons in the fire you might have?
Well, sure.
I love your mask, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, there's basically two versions of the ginger beard mask. There's the original version where my nose is way too big. Then there's the new version where it's actual size.
Yeah.
And he's got the actual size one. And it's hilarious. When he walks in here, I forget he's wearing it. Go ahead, Elliot. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, you were here in the early 90s, correct?
Yeah, I
Hickory
lived here.
area,
I was
right?
born in 1972.
Right,
That's when
right.
I was here.
Right, so you're familiar with the band Firehouse. They were huge.
Oh, yeah.
Huge, yes.
You know
that.
Firehouse.
I know Firehouse.
Ready?
Right.
You know one? Give me a lyric.
No, I don't. You
want some of this?
Yeah.
Baby, don't treat me bad. This could be the best thing that you've ever had.
like the way you did your mouth.
Yeah, no. Hey, Elliot, did I kill that or what?
Oh, you did. That's perfect. That's perfect. In fact, I'm sure that they'll tell C.J. Snare he has to leave and you're in.
Oh, wow.
CJ's out of here.
Anyway, we are friends with the bassist that used to be in Firehouse, Perry Richardson, and after he left Firehouse, he spent a good deal of time in country music with Craig Morgan and Trace Adkins, and now, for the past 3 years, he's been with Stryper.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, sir, and he's very anxious to talk to you.
Okay, good. So look forward to that. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Isaiah. Speaking of people who went from one thing and then went to country, this weekend I was at Iron Thunder with my lady.
That's your jam. That's your spot.
My lady, we like to go.
Karaoke.
We like to do the karaoke
Right.
with Iron Thunder, and I sang a new song this time. But I think there needs to be a country version of this song. It goes well with what's going on today in these trying times, you know, with this election season and COVID and everyone's freaking out.
Mad at each other, hates
Pissed
each other.
off,
yeah.
angry.
Yeah.
Remember Bobby McFerrin?
I do.
Remember Don't Worry, Be Happy.
I do remember that.
Ooh, remember that?
Puts you in such a good mood.
It does. But you know, I think we could update it and make it a country version. I mean, the lyrics are country.
That's not been done.
Here's a
think
little.
it's been
I don't think it's. But I googled it before we started. I didn't find any country versions of the song. If there's anybody out there who's good at writing, or at least arranging country music, Elliot, you probably know somebody that could do this. I know one guy in Florida, Naples, Florida. His name is Joel Fry. He could do this. Basically, just arrange it in a country way.
Maybe he wants too much money to give
No,
the rights up.
Joel will do it.
No, Bobby McFerrin.
Oh, Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's
Maybe
maybe.
He's holding out.
I didn't look up. Is he with us? I don't know.
Don't know.
Why don't you Google that while I talk? Is Bobby McFerrin still here? Just
Okay.
kidding. Maybe Isaiah or one of our interns could look it up. But the lyrics, it seems like it's for country music.
Yeah.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah.
Yeah, you could go country.
So that could
easy.
be a country song. So somebody work on that so I can do that. And let's make people happy. Huh?
Yeah.
Speaking of getting happy, last episode we did the election version of this podcast. And we made it all about the soil and water conservation supervisor board of districts.
Which was a real position.
I'm always saying it wrong. But we pretended, me and Sebastian pretended that we cared about that. And, well, David Caldwell won. But during the middle of all this, I said something like, you know, maybe I should run for mayor. And then when I said I'm going to run for mayor, people go, oh, yeah. And then Dodie Skyped, zoomed in,
Yep.
you know, and she said, you'd make a good mayor. It's really not that hard. It's really more like a ceremonial job where you go to public events and you take pictures and shake hands and cut ribbons. I think really the only real duty is you sit in on one meeting every other Monday, and you're a tiebreaker vote.
Yeah, and I looked up the salary of that as well.
Oh, how much
It's
does a
nice
mayor
little side
make?
gig? City Hickory mayor, I think it's about $11,000.
Okay.
11 to 15.
Yeah, so it's somewhere in that range.
Yeah, good little side gig, a little bit of running around gas money.
And you know what I would do is get half that money back to the city.
Charity.
if I were to win.
Yeah.
And so we're thinking about it for real. Y'all let me know in the comments section. Should I run for mayor? Now, look, I'm friends with the current mayor, Hank Guest. Good guy. I like him a lot. I don't want to upset him, but this is something I might do for real. And I know that's probably not going to make him happy.
Yeah. Well,
So leave in the comments section what you think about that. What else can we talk about? We've got a new iTunes reviews.
yeah, we've got a couple here.
Let's read some new iTunes reviews.
I've got one from Johnny Loost. I can't read that.
Oh,
What does
yeah.
it say?
No, Johnny Luck 4.
Luck 4, 5 stars. Awesome show. And who doesn't love John? Is that a Hemi Reep?
Right.
Great group of guys. Cheers.
That and the subject was fun variety show, and that's kind of what we are—a little bit of variety.
Yeah, a little bit of
we
everything.
mix it up. So thank you, Johnny Luck 4. Also, here's one from BTH75. Title is Country Ish. 5 stars. Great podcast. Not sure how I found you, but glad I did. Great segments and good stories. Really like Remember Me. Down to earth and relatable. Ben from somewhere in the Georgia bicycle. We haven't done a Remember Me in a minute.
I know. I love those too.
Yeah, we got to bring back Remember Me. Remember Me is a segment where we would pull out the high school yearbook and call up people who left phone numbers in there who said, keep in touch.
Yeah.
Call anytime. We're going to do that again.
No better time than now. So.
Yeah, we'll get back to Remember Me's. But we got a great show planned today. Wait, did you want to read me that story? There was a story
Yeah, I've got a good.
out of Texas, I think. We were talking, we always do a little pre-show prep, and you brought me this, and I thought I'd bring it up right now.
Yeah, I found this today. I thought it was pretty cool that Texas boy wins first place in National Mullet Championship. I never knew there was a mullet championship. There he is, right there.
Oh, look at this kid.
That's little Jackson
Let me
Crosland.
move the box out of the way that we're going to open later in the show. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, so there's Jackson Crosland, the winner of the Mullet Championship. He's a third grader from Celeste, Texas.
Wow.
He first took first place for the best mullet in the kids category. So they've got an adult and the kids, I assume.
Wow.
He won $500.
$500.
$500.
What's he going to do with all that cash?
I don't know. Zoe Shepard, his mom, said, it's been so awesome for Jax. People recognize him everywhere now.
That's a good mullet.
That is a good
That's
mullet.
a better picture. That first one you showed, Alan, he had a little bandana on.
He's got a shirt, too.
Look at that. Like, it's short. I mean, that's a perfect mullet. Yeah, look at the T-shirt.
Yeah.
He got boxing
He got a
gloves.
shirt with it and everything. Jackson's curly mullet was called the Freedom Flapper. So apparently there's different types of mullets, and I wonder what kind you have. So there's a Freedom Flapper,
Yeah.
modern mullet, and the Tennessee top hat.
Tennessee top hat, I've heard. Mississippi mud flap. You ever heard that one?
No, I've not heard that one. I only thought there was one type of mullet. I didn't know there was 3.
Well, you look. You know, well, first of all, let's go back in time. When we were around, they weren't even called mullets.
It was just a regular haircut.
It was just,
Yeah.
So somewhere along the way, someone decided to name this haircut after a fish.
Yeah.
I don't understand how the mullet, the fish, turned into that, because that doesn't look like a fish. I don't know if
Mullet
that
fish.
fish has that.
Maybe it's got a big flapping tail. I don't know.
Maybe.
We need to look up mullet fish and see what
Yeah.
they look like and get the comparison. But so the contest is blown up with over 20,000 votes from all over the country. It's actually a USA Mullet Championship.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's turned into that.
Yep.
I had one last week. I had a nice mullet. I got it cut recently because, that's
Getting out of
kinda-
hand.
yeah. I started growing it because of the quarantine and stuff like that. And I thought that'd be fun. Who cares? I don't have a real job. But now that I might run for mayor,
You're going to have to clean up a little bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to scare people off.
Yeah.
People who don't know me. You
Yeah.
know, like if you know me, you don't care what I look like. You're like, oh, he's a good guy.
I think you'll be fine.
He's crazy. He doesn't have a real job. He can do what he wants with his hair. I'm
you
happy
should.
to have hair.
Maybe dye it blonde.
I could dye it blonde.
Yeah.
I could dye the top blonde, put stripes in it, and then like curl the back. Remember? Do you remember when people would put the perm in the mullet?
Yeah.
Did that have a name? Permullet?
Don't know.
Permullet.
Permullet.
I'm just making up stuff.
So after winning, Jackson used his $500 to buy boxing gear, and he wants to take boxing lessons. So he used his $500 wisely.
Oh, good for him.
This real quick, but when when asked how he feels about winning, the Mullet title holder, he had one response: "I can't give autographs right now because I don't know cursive." Good job, Jax.
Yeah, congratulations, Jackson. Looks good on you, buddy. Also, most kids even older than him today don't know cursive, so don't feel bad about that. Jackson?
No, they don't teach cursive no more.
Because no one knows cursive. Elliot, Isaiah, do you know cursive?
Yeah.
Okay, so they are teaching it. How old are you again?
19.
19, okay. But there are kids today, like, 13, 14, 15, who don't know cursive.
Yeah,
They're not teaching it anymore. No. Okay, any interesting comments as of yet, intern Isaiah?
Yeah, Justin Hensey came up with your campaign slogan.
Ooh, go
And
ahead.
He says that your slogan needs to be "Reap the Benefits."
Okay, I see what he did there. So you took my last name, used it as Reap the Benefits. Good job, Justin Hensey. Maybe I will consider that. I want to make Hickory happy again. Not that it's not happy.
Yeah, we need somebody to come
How
along.
about keep Hickory happy? Be happy. Happy Hickory.
And that can be your theme song.
Yeah, I'll write the song.
No, you've already got it.
Don't worry, be happy.
But you'll redo it to make it country.
Yeah, country-ish.
Yeah. Or Joel Fry will do it.
Joel Fry will do it.
Thank you, Joel.
Get on that, Joel Fry. Okay, the Alan Jackson, it is 8:17. I told people to call in at 8:15 to play How Much is this check, and I want to know, the Alan Jackson, if there's people on hold. There are people on hold. Now, here's how this game works. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 envelopes here that are from SAG-AFTRA. That's the Screen Actors Guild. I did some acting back in my day, Stamos. I know your brother does a lot of acting.
He gets a lot of those.
And his are way bigger than mine.
Betcha.
Runs in the family.
A little
huh?
bit, yeah.
So what I do is these amounts are ridiculous to me sometimes. Sometimes they're really low, sometimes they're really high. I've been in sitcoms. I've been in movies.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
I've done some commercials. I've done some adult films I'm not proud of. But they have to pay you when they air these things.
Yeah.
And so what I do is I open up the envelope. I'm going to let Stamos pick one. And I'm going to open it up. I'm going to tell everybody what it's for, what show it is, whatever, how it's airing. And then you come up with a guess of how much the amount is. Closest person to the amount wins the game. If you get it exactly right, I give you the check. It's a game that we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check?
We did okay. We practiced one time,
Yeah.
so we did okay.
I think we did good. We're yelling at each other. We're listening to the music. I think we timed it pretty good.
We'll get more practice.
Are you excited, man? Pick one of these checks.
So this could be anywhere from 1 cent to $10,000.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
So, okay, I'll pick one.
Now, also, I forgot to remind people, you do have to pay dues to be in the guild. This could be a bill.
Well, we'll grab another one.
If it's a bill, no, we'll play it like a bill, and if you get it exactly right, you have to pay my bill.
So I'm going to pick one, but there's something you have to do for me.
Okay.
Okay, so I've noticed this knife's been laying here.
Yeah, it's a knife.
It's an old-timey
That
pocket knife
is
that Grandpa would carry. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to pick one, but you have to open it up with this pocket knife.
okay. That is intern Isaiah's knife, and I was going to use it to open the box for when we play Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah,
but I can do it for that
you
as
can
well.
open
I'm
those for
ready.
that too.
That's what you picked.
Yep. You know how to open it? Don't break a fingernail. All right, here you go.
Alrighty then.
Stick it
Alrighty.
in there. Don't cut yourself.
Okay.
No, you haven't handled a pocket knife.
I could have done it this way. It's been a minute. I don't use these.
You got it started.
I did. What else? Help me, Diddy.
You totally
Hang on.
don't use
a minute.
pocket.
No, I don't use a pot.
No, that was crap. You just did the end. You didn't go all the way across with it. So good job.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Can you fold it back up for me? I
no,
don't
that's
want to
bad
cut
luck.
myself.
You
It
gotta
is
fold
bad luck.
Yeah, it's bad luck. Everybody knows that.
I didn't
You have
know
to
that.
give a man back the knife the way you got it. So, like, if I give it to you closed, you have to give it back to me closed.
Got it.
It's an
Did
old
not know that. Thank you.
yeah.
This is intern Isaiah's grandpa's
Pearl
pocket
handle.
knife. Yeah.
Real pearl.
Herschel Pennell.
So,
Let's get to the game.
elephant tusk.
Right. Oh, it's a check. Okay, here we go. Here we go, buddy.
Your eyes lit up.
Here we go. Okay.
That's a rattling.
There it is. This check is for an episode that I did of Jane the Virgin. You ever watch Jane the Virgin, Stamos? Be honest, it's
No.
okay.
No, I haven't. I've never
you
seen
heard
you
of
on
it?
it. I've heard of it. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
not seen it.
I don't watch it either, and I didn't even watch my episode except for my scene.
Good. I don't feel bad.
But it's a good show. A lot of people like Jane the Virgin. I was very happy to be a part of it. I played. You want to guess what my character was on the show? It'll take you forever. I was an exterminator. Yeah, I had a big gray jumpsuit, and I was there to spray for termites or whatever. So anyway, one episode, Jane the Virgin, internet rental, pay TV, one check. Marcus Stamos. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'll go with one episode, $10.77.
$10.77. How would you like to be locked in? We have different ways we
Let's
can
do
lock
the
you.
water drop.
The
lock.
water drop lock.
Ready?
Lock it in. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. The Alan Jackson. Are we letting Isaiah play? Isaiah, you want to play?
Sure.
Okay. Give me a guess, intern Isaiah. How much is Screen Actors check?
Check.
$14.67.
$14. And the Alan Jackson is feverishly writing these numbers down. He's keeping up. $14.67. Lock him in, Stamos. There it is. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go to the phone lines. The Alan Jackson. Let's get some people on the horn, see what they think. How much I'm worth on Jane the Virgin. Hi, this is Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
This is Tina Metz, mother of intern Isaiah.
Oh,
Love you,
it's your mama.
Love you.
He said he loves you. Did you hear that?
Honey, I love him.
Oh.
He knows how much I love him. Tell him I made his bed for him and washed his sheets.
That's good. And
Oh, he just gave a heart
Isaiah, you don't
symbol.
make up your own bed?
I was in a rush.
Okay. Well, you got a good
'Cause I
mom.
was busy doing schoolwork, and then Elliot messaged me and said, "Are you coming in for the DDP interview?" So I had to hop in the shower and stuff and get ready for that.
Well, okay. Look, we got. How many people do we have on hold there? A lot of people. Okay, let's just power through. Intern Isaiah's mama, can you tell me how much this Screen Actors Guild does check?
$9.17.
$9.17. Lock her in. All right. Moving on. Next phone call. We got a lot of people on hold. Let's get to it. My name is Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
You're talking to Jamie Bivens, Jon Reep. How you doing?
Jamie who?
Bivens.
Bivens.
Jamie Bivens from Belle Biv DeVoe. I am a big fan.
That's right. Now you know.
Now you know. Yo, Slick, blow. It's driving me out of my mind. Right?
That's why it's hard for me to find.
Can't get it out of my head.
Miss her, kiss her, that girl is poison.
Poison. Good job, Mr. Bivens. We got to give this man this check. I hope you get it right. All righty then. I'm going to help him out because it's a new caller. I want to help him out. Bivens, I want you to go higher.
Yep.
I want you to go a little higher. I'm sorry, a lot higher than everyone else. Give me a good guess.
$17.
Oh, he went even.
That's not a lot higher.
There's
It's just a
change.
little higher. Let's give him another chance. A lot higher.
Okay. $25.
All right, lock him in at $25. Give him a poison lock. Oh, that's 2 drips.
Getting weak.
They are.
Yeah, it's
All
2
right.
drips for poison.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Okay, all right, put him on hold. Let's get to another caller. All right, we got a lot of people on hold. Everyone wants to play the game. Everyone wants my money. All right, this is Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
Hey, this is Neil from the metropolis of Wingate, North Carolina.
Oh, Neil calling from Wingate. All right. Yeah, that
Charlotte.
is a huge, huge metropolis area. How many tall buildings do you have now in Wingate? There's got to be at least 3.
Well, counting the university, there's probably 2.5.
2.5, I'll take it. Okay, buddy. You got a good guess for me?
Yeah, I'm going to do it in the voice of intern Isaiah the best I can. You want to hear that?
Please.
Of course.
All right, let's see. I'm going to go with $23.74.
Oh, intern Isaiah.
That's pretty close.
Listen, let me tell you something, intern Isaiah. When people start imitating you, you've arrived. Okay? There are not many people who do impressions of me. You're so famous that people have already decided that they're going to imitate you. Neil, that was amazing. Stamos, what's that, buddy? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I work with a couple fellows down at Fort Caswell that talk just like him, so I love him.
Fort Caswell, I've been there before. I was there on a church trip. We used to go to Fort Caswell on church retreats. All right, lock him in.
What was that guess again?
$23 and I think I said 17 cents.
All right,
Got
Neil,
it.
you're locked in, buddy. The Alan Jackson, let's keep going. I'm liking this. Let's roll these phone calls. We got lots of people on hold, very excited. Everyone wants this check. I'm Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
It's Chris Bland, man, the truck driver. Come on.
Chris, what's your 10-20 good, buddy? Come on.
Come on, buddy. Hey, they call me the gay Cuban, but I don't really like it that much. But they say I look like a gay Cuban. Come on.
Come on.
Wait a minute.
Hey, you don't get to pick your handle, man. They pick it for you.
That's awesome. Wait a second. How can they pick your handle if they can't see you on a CB radio? They said you look like a gay Cuban.
Oh, yeah, that's because all your trucker buddies that you run with, you always meet up somewhere. Come on. They call it the pickle part, but I don't like to call it that.
Well, what was your real name again?
Yeah, it's Chris Blanton.
Chris
Blanton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Hey, I used to have
I've seen you out there at the Punchline in Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll be back there pretty soon. I think eventually. It might be on my website, might not, but I'll be back. So now, if we're talking CB talk, what's your 10-20?
Yeah, we don't have CBs no more, man. We use the phone, man. They're outdated.
See, he don't even know.
He don't know any
He don't
CB
know.
language.
Yeah, he's just making stuff up. But I like that. I like a good joke.
No. Yeah, I hear you. No, I drive for Southeastern Freight Line. Been driving with them over 15 years, man.
Come on.
We run out to Texas.
Appreciate that. Can you give us a good guess, Mr. Gay Cuban?
65-20.
65-20. Why don't you give him a CB lock?
Good guess, big.
CB lock.
10-4, good buddy.
Kid Fork.
There you go. That's a CB lock. He's locked in. All right, the Alan Jackson. Put him on hold. What else we got? We got a lot of people. Hi, Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
This is Roseanne Henshaw.
Roseanne Henshaw. Roseanne Henshaw. All right, Roseanne. Listen, Stamos over here trying to steal a lock from you. We're going to get to your...
Yeah, I was thinking about that sound, and I guess it's going to have to be click, 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 ka-ching.
Bam. That's way better than what you did, Stamos.
No, it's not.
It is.
She can't do a water drop like me.
No, she wasn't doing a water drop.
I know, but she still
I
can't.
think she was doing
I'm
something.
just doing a lock.
Oh, she was doing actual lock. Okay. Roseanne, what is your guess, my dear?
20, $22.23.
$22.23. Okay. All right. Well, do you want to lock yourself in, Roseanne?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, that's it.
22.23.
Ka-ching. All right. Put her on hold, Alan. How many people do we have left?
There's still a few. How many more do you want?
Let's do one more, and then we'll thank the others.
I'm picking one at random.
Picking one at random. All right. Randomly, Hi, Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
I got it. Sean with a U, Kelly.
Sean with a U, Kelly.
So
Don't get it twisted.
It's Sean, not Sean.
Not Sean, not
It's
Seen.
Sean.
Right, exactly, Stamos.
Yeah, see,
Stamos
he
knows.
knows with a U.
Sean, good to have you back on. Good to have you back on, Sean.
Get it right.
I want you to.
Don.
I'm glad that you called back in, Alan. Should I help people? No. Okay. Well, Sean's a supporter. I think he's also a Patreon supporter, right?
I am.
Okay. Sean.
Yes, sir.
Sean, you got to go way higher than everybody. You got to go way higher than everybody else, buddy. Give me a guess.
Than everybody else, huh?
Higher than everybody else.
All right.
See,
Why not $112.69?
Oh.
Your eyes lit up when he said 100.
My eyes did light up.
Yeah, so we know what it's close to.
Why don't you, how would you like to lock in Sean?
Sean with a U?
Yeah. How would you like to lock him in? Would you like a swizzle lock? Last week we did a swizzle lock. You want to hear it?
Do it. Swizzle lock.
Swizzle locked. All right, everybody. Stay on hold if you're listening. We're going to, how many people at the Alan Jackson? Should we just keep going?
There's 5 more.
5 more? That's a lot.
You tell me.
No, just put them on hold. We'll thank them when we get done. I want to go ahead and I want to go ahead with this. This is great. Well, all of you were low.
What? So 112 wasn't enough.
No.
No.
The amount, I'll tell you this. I mean, I've always said this. It ends in an odd number. I don't know how many times I've said that, but I think most people did put up odd numbers. On the right side of the decimal point, breaker 19, it's a 19 cents.
All right.
So just know that.
Yeah.
Did anyone guess 19 cents? Okay, so no one's going to win this check. But in front of the decimal point, $115.
Wow.
$115.19 for one
Sean.
episode of Jane the Virgin. Sean Kelly! Congratulations!
Two-time champion.
Two-time champion. He's won before.
Oh, that's right. He won last week. I did help him. He won last week.
No, it wasn't last week. It was the last time Stamos was there, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I see. Right. Who won last week? I can't remember.
It was a new person last week. I don't know.
Okay.
It wasn't me or Samantha. So.
All right. Well, congratulations for taking the title again. How are you celebrating tonight?
I'm not going to go to bed in an hour like I did last time. I'm going to go to Disneyland. How about that?
All right. Well, congratulations. I wish I could give you this check. You were off by about $3 and something. That's pretty darn close.
Good, man.
Thanks for playing, buddy. Everybody else, chill out.
Thanks.
Let's rifle through these phone calls and just say hello to everybody real quick.
I can bring a couple in.
All right.
Held it on the longest.
All righty, Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to? Samantha Dawn Kingston, my dear. How are you and your kidneys?
I'm hurting.
Oh,
She's hurting.
she
I
sounds
can
bad.
hear it in the voice. Oh no,
God,
this
you
hurt.
need to
This
pass
hurts.
those things, girl.
This hurts my heart. Yeah, she has kidney stones. What's going on? Give us an update.
Drinking lots of fluids, staying in bed, watching y'all on Facebook.
Oh,
Thank
gosh.
you.
What was your guess going to be?
It's on Facebook, 115.
No way.
No.
Was she going to say 115? No, she just... Elliot, I know you're looking at the comments. I need you to scroll back and see what time she said 115. If she's got the kidney stones, I can't... we don't. We'll get to it, Samantha. Hey, you hang in there. My brother had kidney stones. He said it was one of the worst pains he's ever felt in his life.
Yes.
Yeah. So you hang in there. I hope you feel better soon. All right.
All right.
Put her on hold. Let's go to the next caller, please. The Alan Jackson. Who else do we have? Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
Roger Laferia.
Roger Laferio, I think.
Laferia.
Laferia. Yeah, didn't you hear him the first time, Stamos?
You did.
Roger Laferia. Hey, buddy, where you calling from?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, my gosh, I'm going to be there soon. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Well, I hope you come out and see me. I'll be at Zany's.
I just recently saw you on Rich Redmond's show.
That's right.
You did an interview with him.
Yeah, the drummer, great drummer for Jason.
Yeah, Jason Aldean.
That's right. Well, cool, dude. Appreciate you calling in. Try again. We've got 4 more checks sitting here. We'll play it again. I appreciate you, buddy. I'll see you in Nashville at least, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Put him on hold, the Alan Jackson. Who else we got?
He's got one more.
One more person. All right. Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
Speaking with Dorsey Nethery, Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina.
Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. Dorsey.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I like that
I do
name.
too. You don't hear that one much.
No,
It's a good name.
Dorsey's a cool name.
Yeah. Yeah, not very many of us.
Roanoke Rapids up there close to Virginia border, am I right?
Yes, sir, right on the border. We're about an hour and a half from Raleigh.
Okay.
And we're looking forward to you coming to Raleigh because we're going to be there, buddy.
Boom!
Nice.
My man Dorsey.
Yeah, been following Jon Reep since the Dodge commercials.
All right, Dorsey, get ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Get ready. Hey! That thing gotta hear me!
10-4. Wait.
Sweet.
All right, Dorsey, I appreciate you calling in, man, and I appreciate everybody who called in to play
How much is that Screen Actors Guild residual check?
All righty then. The Alan Jackson. I'm sorry. Intern Isaiah. Any interesting comments before we move on to the next segment?
Yeah. Hold on, let me go back and find it.
Can you let
Hey,
me?
we're sorry, but we've had to end the recording session
That's
for
the
this
Alan
show.
Jackson telling everybody to hang up.
Oh, Brian Shepard was talking about the kid in Texas. He's talking about the mullet. And he said that mullet is all party, no business there.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is mostly a party mullet. I would agree with that. Until the second picture where you saw that it was business.
Business in the back.
All right. Well, thank you. Don't forget, everybody, we're going live right now. We're reading your comments, and we got a lot more coming up. We've got Small Town News Story. We've got Goodwill Hunting, and we've got an awesome interview with Diamond Dallas Page. So you want to stay tuned for that. But I have to come clean with something with you, Stamos.
Okay.
I don't want you to get mad at me.
What do you mean? What's going
Well,
on?
I'm going to tell you something.
okay.
I didn't tell you I was going to do this.
Oh,
I'm doing it live because I think it's more fun to do it live.
No, I don't like surprises. No, let's do it. Go for it.
I'm apologizing for something. I do another podcast.
Okay, I know that.
Are you relieved?
I watched it last
Are
night.
you relieved right now?
No, but I'm a little bit jelly, but I watched it last night. Very good podcast.
I'm sorry, dude.
You and a guy named Jimmy
Nope.
Hebron or something like that?
No,
No, that's not it.
Not Jimmy Hebron.
Oh.
John Heffron.
Oh, yeah, John Heffron.
John Heffron, very funny comedian out of Michigan. He also won Last Comic Standing, and he does well. And we do a podcast together. It's called Heffron and Reep, and I just want everyone to know about it. If you go to heffernandreep.com, you can see it. You know, there's a lot we do there. And, the last episode, we started talking about Christmas gifts and how people are good at wrapping them as opposed to people who aren't good at wrapping them. And then we started wrapping for real. Anyway,
okay.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I'd like
Let's
to watch
give everybody a little sample. Check out this little sample of the Heffernan and Reep podcast. Check this out.
My brother Dan, he'll buy a gift in whatever store you just buy it. Let's say you go to the store and you throw it in a plastic bag and check out yourself. You're gonna get the gift handed to you in the bag that the gift was put in.
Right.
Touch wrapping.
Yeah.
I take it to the next level where I fold almost. I'm one of the worst, and I love it. I don't understand the making them look perfect thing. Mine literally looks like it fell out of. I can't even say.
It looks good under a tree if it's wrapped perfectly. Like if you're making a display, of course. But I'm with you. If it's a weird, bad wrapping. If it's a bad wrap job and I see that gift, it stands out more, right? You're like, okay, so this guy, whoever did this, is not used to buying gifts. So it's probably something good because if he's going to do it, you know what I mean? It's like it stands out. You're like for example, if I'm going to give a gift or wrap a gift, and I don't normally do it, I'm not really good at this. I hate wrapping gifts. I hate really just having to figure out what it is.
I'm bad at the math. I don't know how people put stuff down. They cut it, and then I don't know how you get where it fits perfectly. Well, I always do it, and it's half. It doesn't even fill the back, and then I got to get another piece and put it over. I wish there was a thing instead of wrapping gifts where you could dip the gift into like a
wax maybe,
and it sealed it, and you popped it, or you had to eat it down to it, or
hang on. Danny Nealon, this is a comment that Alan just put up. Now I know this next lyric. I want to see if John Heffer knows it. Danny Nealon wrote, "Ho ho ho, open up your dough. I'm Santa
Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. I came to bring some Christmas spirit. I got a big bag now. Guess what's in it? Some for the rich, some for the poor, and Merry Christmas and ho, 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 Merry Christmas, my foot."
I'll tell you what, Santa really put under my so-called treated, but in reality, looked like nothing but a decorated pole to me. There you go. Gift bags, forget about wrapping. Shane Flint, that's a good point. Everyone my mom and I've done this, so it's just like, I'm just going to put it in a gift bag. I ain't going to wrap anything. Just put it in a bag.
And if you do give somebody stuff in a gift bag, make sure that little card that's attached to it doesn't say to somebody else.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to do that. Lauren Krupa says, my sister will tape the F out of the gift so bad that you need a razor to open it. My dad used to do that. When he would send, it's almost like a joke, right? Like you want to, as a kid, you want to tear into this present. I can't wait to see what's in here. But my dad would tape it up, like with duct, really a lot of tape. So you could not just rip it open. You had to get a scissor and a razor blade. It was a pain in the butt. Right? So look, if you want to check out more of that, go to heffernandreep.com and look up old episodes and subscribe to that one if you're the kind of person who can't get enough of podcasts. I appreciate you. All right, well, look, we got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us in many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, rhinestone level, executive zirconia, all the way up to platinum elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You gotta check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Hey everybody, Jon Reep here, hanging out at Wayneo's Silver Bullet. We're gonna go check it out. Only place on 127 you can brown bag. Come on!
If you love this podcast and you love wearing shirts, well, we got something for you. If you go to countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, it'll take you to my store, and we have an awesome t-shirt for you. It's a Country-ish Podcast t-shirt. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Also, it's got the website on there. It's a soft tee, very soft, feels good on your skin, and it helps us keep the lights on here at the studio. So check out countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, get yourself a t-shirt, and know that I love you. And we're back. Thank you for hanging in there. Don't forget, we got a lot coming up. Small town news, Goodwill hunting. What's in these boxes, man? What do you think's in these? I don't know what's in that box. I know what's in my box.
Something under $5, I hope.
We'll figure it
I
out.
didn't spend it.
But let's get to this amazing interview. And in fact, I would rather my intern describe or introduce the interview. Intern Isaiah, why don't you tell everybody what's coming up?
So earlier today, we interviewed a very famous wrestler. He was a 3-time world heavyweight champion with WCW. And before that, he was a manager with AWA. And he also wrestled with WWE. And he done one match with All Elite Wrestling.
Right. And he knows Dusty Rhodes. That was one of his icons. He's a big
Ric
wrestler.
Flair, Sting. He's wrestled Kevin Nash, Undertaker.
All right, look, that's enough. Why don't we enjoy this awesome interview with DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. Check it out.
Take another look and tell me that.
And joining me right now, here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Diamond Dallas Page. You're an entertainer, you're a hero, you're a lifesaver. You're born and raised New Jersey, is that right?
Yeah, I'm a Jersey boy, but I was out of there by the time I was 18. I love the Jersey Shore. In the same county that I grew up in, Bam Bam Bigelow, John Bon Jovi, Bruce Springsteen, Danny DeVito, and Jack Nicholson, all from the same 10 miles.
Wow.
Pretty crazy. It was a great place to grow up. Be almost like that town, that movie that they did years ago called Truman. I mean, it's just a small little beach town. And it was a great place to grow up, but I wanted to see the world, and it started in the nightclub business. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but I didn't even become a professional wrestler until I was 35 years old.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How do you go from growing up in New Jersey and then playing basketball to getting into managing nightclubs and eventually wrestlers and becoming a wrestler?
Well, what's really funny is I tried to wrestle when I was 23. And it didn't work out for me. It was really about, I got hit by a car when I was 12 years old, and it hit my right knee. My face bounced off the hood, and I flew 42 feet from the point of impact. And back then, there was no such thing as rehab, unless you played for the Knicks or the Jets or the Giants. So they didn't know anything about it, and they wouldn't let me play football or hockey anymore, and I loved football. I was a football fanatic.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was going to, when I finally went through my, through my childhood and into my adult life, I planned on I'm going to be a defensive end for the Giants or the Jets or the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, that's the way my mind thought as a little kid.
Yeah.
And pretty much everything that I was allowed to do and goals that I set, I achieved them all. Wow. Maybe I was a little to the left, sometimes a little to the right, a little bit under, but most times I blew right past those goals. And so saying I was going to play in the NFL is not a far stretch for me, but that was never going to happen because they wouldn't let me play anymore. So the bottom line is, and I tried to wrestle. I was an athlete in basketball. I sucked. I sucked when I first started. I hated it, but it's all I could really do.
Yeah.
And I wasn't any good at baseball. But basketball, I like to watch the game, so I figured, let me learn how to play it. And I became one of the best guys in our area. And, I had a good intramural type, played on teams and college teams and not professional, but pretty good amateur career and just having fun. But I was in the nightclub business since I was 18 too. And when I hurt my knee, when I was wrestling, because I wrestled 3 matches. When I hurt my knee, I got an opportunity to run my first little rock and roll bar. And there was bars on both sides of it. So I really had so much fun with what I called the booze, the broads, and the party that I stopped paying attention to the goal of professional wrestling. And wrestling blew up huge in the early 80s. Mm-hmm. And I was so mad at myself for not staying the course, focusing on my dream, getting healed and coming back. I was so mad at myself for not following through that I stopped watching wrestling. And then one night I was flicking the channels and I saw Gorilla Monsoon, and he was with some guy who had a leather coat on and a do-rag and crazy sunglasses and a boa, and it was Jesse the Body Ventura. And I was like, who the hell is this guy? He is just like the coolest cat. He had so much charisma. And he was a color commentator, former wrestler. Mm-hmm. The first match to go from those guys talking to the ring was a guy who walked to the ring with a bag over his shoulder. And it turned out it was Jake the Snake Roberts. And I was so mesmerized by Jake. Wow, the way he walks, the way he talks, the way he cuts his promos, his work in the ring. I was like, wow, these other guys, some of them are really good, but that guy, he's great.
Yeah.
And, that pulled me back in and got me a fan again. And then one night when I was running a big club that I owned a piece of in Fort Myers, Florida, Jake came in there.
Okay.
And I couldn't believe it. And I was in my office looking at the front, people come in the front door.
How old were you at this time? How old were you when Jake the Snake walked in there?
30 years old.
Okay.
And when he walked in, I freaking ran it because the club, 1,100, 1,200 people in there. So I'm not going to try to get through the crowd. I went around the outside of the building, walked in the door, and said to the receptionist, I said, I was taking the money. I was like, did a guy walk in here who looked like Jake the Snake? She goes, man, everybody thinks it's him. And I buzzed in there and I saw him. And I slowed down. I want to be cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, man, you Jake the Snake Roberts. He's like, who wants to know? And I said, the guy who runs this place. He goes, yes, I am. What can I do for you? I said, what are we drinking? And that's how it started.
Okay.
And to think, that's 1990.
Yeah.
In 2012, I moved them into my house.
Oh, wow.
And helped them get sober. Have you never seen the resurrection of Jake the Snake?
I haven't seen it yet. I just watched the trailer. It's happening tonight. That's crazy. So the goal was wrestling at one point, and then it wasn't the goal, and it became the goal again. And who were some of your influences when you were a kid, when you were watching wrestling, before Jake the Snake and all that stuff?
Before, when I was 16, 17, 8, those are the years where your little kids say, I want to be a wrestler. But as you get older, my influence would have been Handsome Jimmy Valiant, Superstar Billy Graham, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they had just so much charisma. And then when I tried it, Bruno Sammartino was a huge icon in the New York, New Jersey area where I came from. But when I decided to start watching again, it was that whole 80s era, which was Macho and Piper and Hogan and all those guys. They were like gods, and Jake was a part of that and one of the top guys in that. So he came in my club. Of course, he didn't pay for any drinks. And then I have a picture of Ted DiBiase, which I told him I never put out there. But he's back. I've got his hair back like this and about a tequila. And he's guzzling the tequila. And then I did it, and he did it to me. And we did it back and forth till we both said, okay, it's a draw. But
I grew up.
He was just...
I grew up in North Carolina, Hickory, North Carolina, not a big town, outside of Charlotte. So I grew up watching the Rock and Roll Express. I'm 48 years old. I grew up watching, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, the Rock and Roll Express, and then as I got older, of course,
Dusty Rhodes,
all that good stuff. So
that was to me, that and the 90s were just super special era. What these guys are doing today is still good. It's different. And I still think you got to be an incredibly athletic athlete today.
Okay.
But back then, it was definitely had to be a good athlete, but you also had to have a ton of charisma. And you had to be able to grab the people and not so much make them believe, but create the element of doubt.
Okay.
And when you're doing that in professional wrestling, that's when you're really over. And if you take my greatest matches I've ever had, I would have to say my feud with Randy Savage in 1997. We were the feud of the year, according to Pro Wrestling Illustrated. My matches with Sting, Goldberg, I mean, they're legendary, man. They were phenomenal matches,
How did you settle on, I know, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page? I'm sure a lot of wrestlers come up with different names. How did was the Diamond thing because of the Diamond Dolls and I know Dallas because you love the Cowboys?
Well, yeah, it started with the Cowboys as a little kid, and my dad was not a big fan of the Cowboys, and I was only with him until I was like 8 years old. Before I changed it, was Page, Joseph, Falkenberg, and I knew that was never going to draw any money in the world of professional wrestling. So when I decided to be a professional wrestler when I was 23 or try it, I loved the name Dallas, and I didn't know anybody who had it.
Yeah.
And I love the name Page, so I just put Dallas Page together.
So can we talk a little bit about DDP Yoga? I signed up for it.
It's the workouts that go from literally lying in bed.
Yes, I saw that one.
They're called DDPY Rebuild. So there's the bed flex workouts in bed. Like, you can't get out of bed? I got 3 workouts for you that'll help you get out of bed and then sit in a chair like I'm doing. And I'm going to have you work out here in the chair. And if you're wearing a heart monitor and you're doing exactly what I tell you to do, I swear to you, your heart rate will end up in the fat burning zone sitting in a chair. And those workouts are designed to strengthen you to get up to our next level where you're in a chair and standing, in a chair, standing, in a chair, standing. Then you're just using the chair.
Yeah.
As you get up, to get up and get down, to build balance, strength. And then they go all the way from beginner to psycho extreme crazy shit. Like I was doing this morning.
I mean, I'm not flexible at all. That's the one thing I need to work on the most is my flexibility. And everyone's like, I don't know what it is about me. I hate stretching. I got to get over that. And of course, yoga is one of them things people used to think, oh, that's a feminine thing. That's for women. But I'm ready to start it, and I'm looking forward to doing it. And I will definitely keep you posted on this.
Well, let's do this. First of all, don't call my shit yoga. Because what I created, DDP yoga, I'm branding DDPY right now. You're going to see DDPY everywhere. You'll see this diamond. It's kind of like our swish sign. In 5 years, no one will call anything but DDPY. And you're going to be able to see this diamond that is super cool. That you see the diamond, you're going to think DDPY.
Okay.
And that's all about branding. But the main reason I'm branding it DDPY, because I want people to stop calling it just fucking yoga.
Right.
Because that's just the piece of it. Let me just give the quick little synopsis here. I didn't start wrestling until I was 35. My career didn't take off till I was 40. That was in 96. 97 and 98, according to Pro Wrestling Illustrated, I was top 4 in the world. Steve Austin was number 1. I was 4 twice, 97 and 98. So easily top 10. And I was living the dream on a crazy level. I was on the road wrestling over 270 nights a year. And I also did Hollywood Squares, the Kilborn Show, Jay Leno 7 times over that 1 year, just in 98 alone. And I filmed Ready to Rumble. I was never home. I just signed a multi-million-dollar 3-year deal. And at the end, going into 99, Kevin Nash powerbombed me.
Yep.
It wasn't his powerbomb. It was because he laid me flat as he could.
Yep.
And that's our goal, to lay each other flat.
Yeah.
It wasn't the bump. It was the straw on the camel's back that went boom. And I ruptured my L4 and L5. You could say I broke my back.
Right.
And 3 different spine specialists told me I'm never going to wrestle again. What are you talking about? I just signed a multi-million-dollar 3-year deal, which goes bye-bye in 6 months if I can't wrestle. So that's how yoga got introduced to me.
Yeah.
I'm the guy, I am that guy, like a lot of guys listening right now, that wouldn't be caught dead doing yoga.
Right.
The first 42 years of my life.
There's a lot of guys like that, yeah.
Yeah, but again, I would do anything to keep living the dream. So once Kimberly, my wife at the time, once she got me on the mat, it was rough in the beginning because there was no modifications. And the guy who was teaching on this class, his name was Brian Kess. He's like the Hulk Hogan of power yoga. And today he's a very good friend of mine. But back then, he was just some guy I'm watching on a tape.
Right.
And he was yogic, but he was still cool. But everybody on that tape was like Gumby. And they're all super lean, and they could do anything. And here I am trying to do shit. No one's showing me how to modify anything. Let's go back. DDPY starts in bed, goes to a chair, goes to using a chair. If you go to beginner, for my opening 10 workouts, you go from beginner to double black diamond. In those workouts, someone is always modifying the position.
Yeah.
So I could show you the hardest, most challenging way to do it, and the other person is on a innate.
Wow.
Other person stepping in. Because DDPY has to meet you where you are. So
well, I can tell you, I'm 100% looking forward to it, and I'm a little bit nervous about it. I'm going to keep you posted. Look, folks, you got to check out the DDP Yoga. I also want to tell them to check out your documentary on Amazon Prime, Resurrection of Jake the Snake, which I'm going to watch, and the upcoming film Relentless. Will that be on Vimeo? Will that be on?
It'll be on Amazon Prime probably in about a month. Going into definitely by December. And that's really Resurrection of Jake the Snake is Jake's story.
Yeah.
Of just going from the depths of hell.
Yeah.
To turning his whole life around. And if you could talk to Jake today, you'd be like, wow. If there's anyone who wants to follow me or what I'm doing on Twitter, at RealDDP, at DDP Yoga, on Instagram, at Diamond Dallas Page, or at DDP Yoga. But the real site, like if you don't listen to what I have to say about my own program, because bottom line is 3 months after starting DDPY, I was back in the ring.
Yep.
After 3 spine specialists told me I was done, I was back in the ring. At 42, they said my career's over. 43, I was a world champ. So, and I wrestled until I was 49.
That's crazy.
So, can't tell me anything.
No,
that
you're living
that
proof.
Would do. And just go to Facebook, DDP Yoga, one word, and read what people write. They're not my page. Go to the members page. Read what they say. It'll blow your mind. I want to get back with you a month from now.
Okay.
So have your guy talk to Marlon. And if you're really putting the work in, I want to hear where you're at.
Well, I have to now. God bless you again, DDP. I can't wait to talk to you again. I hope I don't let you down. I'm going to do my best.
No, I'll tell you now, don't let yourself down. All right, brother. It's been your pleasure. See ya. Bang. See you, buddy.
Take another look and tell me that.
And we're back, man. I could listen to that guy all dang day,
brother.
In fact, that was only a little snippet of the interview. We actually talked for over an hour, I think. And we're going to release that whole interview unedited later on. But that's going to be audio only. So make sure you're subscribed to the podcast part of this, not the YouTube part, so you can get the audio portion of that. Intern Isaiah, are there any interesting comments that people have left during that interview?
Yeah, a couple people commented with his famous catchphrase, or one of his famous catchphrases, and it's me, it's DDP.
Man, you said it with such passion and gusto. I seriously thought that you were Diamond Dallas Page for a second. You sound just like him. Can you do that again?
It's me, it's DDP.
I love it. Thank you, buddy. Now, Elliot, is there something that you and Isaiah, do you guys have a beef? I feel like there's some hostility going on between Elliot and Isaiah, and I can't put my finger on it.
I can explain. We were supposed to share that 40-cent check that you were so generous to give us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, not my fault. Everybody knows there's a national coin shortage due to COVID.
This
right?
is true.
That's true, okay. And did I or did I not tell you it would be a while?
You did say it would be a while.
Okay, I had to move some stuff around, offshore accounts, slush funds, etc. So anyway, with the tariffs and the rate of exchange and the penalties for early withdrawal, that 20 cents is going to end up costing us roughly $312,000, give or take.
Wow.
But because I'm a man of my word, here's a quarter.
A quarter? That's it? I can't make any change with this.
You know how the song goes, Isaiah?
No, I do not.
Stamos.
Here's a quarter. Call someone who cares.
There you go. Very good. His country knowledge knows no bounds.
Yeah.
Who sings that song?
Yes.
Yes. One of the best. All right. Look, appreciate you watching and leaving all the comments. We got our guys on it. But let's move on, dude, because I got this next segment I really love doing. And, there's a lot going on in the news right now. A lot of people not happy. There's pandemics, it's politics, and it's nasty. And we don't like to go there. What we do is like to find them tiny little stories that fall through the nooks and crannies, the cracks, you know what I mean? And we like to scoop them up and share them with people, you know what I mean? Like the ones that people don't even cover. Thank you. Thank you, the Alan Jackson. I was running out of stuff to say. Hit it, Justin.
We're just small town dudes with small town news. Breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right, dude. I got a good one today. Normally this is Sebastian's gig, but he's not here today, and I'm taking it over. This is great, dude. Guess where this one's from? We already know. Right out of Hickory. That's right. This is a hometown, small town news edition. I'm going to read you the headline, and then I'll read a little bit, and we'll watch a video, all that jazz. Right here in Hickory, North Carolina, arson suspect catches self on fire, accused of setting fire to Catawba County businesses. Now, that is the county that Hickory is in, Catawba County. I know this because I will be the mayor soon.
Yes,
You understand?
yes, you will.
I have to know at least what county we're in.
Yeah.
The city that I'm going to be mayor of.
You got that exactly right.
Catawba County.
Catawba.
Check this out, dude. A person who caught themselves on fire and is accused of setting fire to a business office in Catawba County over the weekend is being sought. Deputies say the fire was set at the Lake Norman RV Resort on East North Carolina Highway 150 in Sherrills Ford. Now, Stamos, as mayor, this is something I'm going to change. I don't like that we it's what is it? East North Carolina Highway 150. Can we just put some names on stuff? It's all these numbers and stuff. Oh, yeah. And East and North Carolina Highway. Come on. We can do better than that. I'm going to change that as mayor. Anyway, firefighters responded to the business around 1 a.m. Saturday to find it up in flames. Video shows a masked person breaking into the office, dousing the office with accelerant, and igniting the building. The person involved was also caught on fire and can be seen running off to try and extinguish the flames. It's believed this person suffered burns. Let's watch this here video. And wait, first I gotta back up. Stamos, have you ever been to the Lake Norman RV Resort?
I have not, but I know
Sherrills
kind of where
Ford.
it is. Yeah, I know where Sherrills Ford is. Yeah.
Anybody in here ever been there? Know where it is? Okay. Look, Hickory's big. We haven't been everywhere.
County's big.
County's big.
Hickory's not.
Let's check out the video. Watch this.
Story from Catawba County.
It all happened early Sunday morning. No one was around to see it. Someone heard something. But the key in all of this, as far as the investigation goes, is the video. It's something you've got to see. The damage to the Lake Norman RV Resort office is devastating.
It destroyed everything.
And almost took the suspect's life, too.
Lucky to be alive.
Here's the guy Sunday morning, gas container and crowbar in hand. Once he broke into the building, he then pours out whatever was in that container, then goes in a closet, grabs a bag with money, then with fumes all around him, he sets it ablaze. Now, he didn't hang around, and here's why. When he jumped through a glass door, he was on fire. So was the bag of money, which he threw away.
All right, pause it. So
far,
far, this is great. This dude, you're watching him
evaporates.
Vaporizes. When he jumps, you just see, it's like a scene out of a movie, right? Like this dude jumping through a window to save his own life. You know what I mean? Have you ever been that bad where you had to jump through a window to save your own life? That's crazy. That's fight or flight. That's like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I got to get out of here. Yeah. First of all, what an idiot, right?
Yeah, but did you see before that? So when the flame, when everything went up, he disappeared. It's like he vaporized in the thin air.
Sunday morning, gas
container
and crowbar.
It's quick. It exploded quick.
Once he broke into the
building,
all right, here we go. I'm an idiot, and I'm gonna make everything. He's putting the gas everywhere. Lights it. Boom!
Then watch this. Where'd he go?
Next camera. Watch this. Watch this explosion. I'm out of here.
He was on fire. So
keep it going. This is great. His feet.
Money, which he threw away. So he left without the money.
Yes, he did leave without the money.
And he fled with flaming feet to a nearby car where a second suspect may have been.
Oh, I don't want that. It's
hot. But he's hurt.
Not only did he set himself on fire, He set the money on fire and didn't get any of it.
Didn't get a damn thing.
Yeah,
except some burns.
What's this newscaster's name? Because I'm really liking the way he's telling
Steve
the story.
Onasorge.
What's his name?
Steve Onasorge.
He's doing a great job.
Yeah,
Shout out Onasorge. That's
yeah.
good. Because he said something about fire fleeing on foot. He did the three F's in a row, which is great. And the dude left the money. Now, this must be some sort of inside job.
Revenge type. Why would he burn the place?
But he went straight for he knew where the money was. How do you know where the money is? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's been there.
Like he knows. Like this might be someone who works there, got fired, no pun intended, and came back to set it on fire. You fire me, I fire you.
Yep.
You fire me, I fire you. I flee on foot on fire. Real fast.
Are you an Indian now?
Flee foot fire.
Fire.
Yeah. So apparently he's still at large. Like we don't know where this guy is.
Yeah, he should have had to went to the hospital for that, but
oh yeah, keep it going, Alan. Let's see how this ends.
Think authorities.
We do believe they suffered some burns.
They have some clues, but no one arrested yet, and you can help. Now, if you know something or maybe saw somebody and smelled a little gasoline and saw some burn marks, you need to call the Catawba County Sheriff's Office. In Catawba County, Steve Onasorge, WBTV on your side.
Thank you,
This
Steve.
guy, I love this dude. He reminds me of Steve Harvey. Good day.
Yeah.
Like he's
He has
good at
got a
telling a
little bit
story.
of
Blah 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 blah. Like he could be on CBS Sunday morning. He has that sort of cadence to him, like Steve on the storage.
He has been around a long time.
Yeah,
he's a good.
I'm liking him. But this douche, this idiot. So he's still at large. Yeah. Check your neighbor's feet if there's burn marks. Right.
Yeah.
What night was this?
Or you still may smell of gas. This has been a while. This is back in.
Well, I don't have it right here in front of me.
Back in the day, yeah.
But yeah, no, this was kind of new. This is November the 5th. November the 5th, and today is the 10th.
It was okay.
Yeah, so this is new news, dude.
Yeah.
Look, small town news, we're current.
I know.
What are you trying to say?
It's 5 days old. I don't know.
It's only 5 days old. We've done stories before that are like years old.
I know.
That was in the past. We've moved on. We're on episode 50. This is a big deal.
Happy anniversary, by the way. Oh, it's a 50.
I was wondering if you're going to say anything.
Waiting on you to say it first.
I said it in the beginning.
What a great
episode 50. Yeah.
What a great milestone. Thank you, John Allen, for 50 great
episodes.
years.
Right. Yeah, the person was seen wearing black pants, a black hoodie, white face mask, carrying they call it a pry bar. It's a crowbar, red gas can. So I can't believe this. The guy is still out there. And they've got all this stuff on footage, and that whole business. I mean, that whole building's just totaled. You know, that's not smart. Go ahead. That was the whole story, right? So look, here's what they're asking you. Anybody out there in the Hickory greater metropolis area, check your neighbor's feet. Any burn marks on there? What were they doing November the 5th? You know anybody that hangs out at the Lake Norman RV Resort? Let's get to the bottom of this. As the new mayor of Hickory, I got to get this solved.
This could be your first agenda, or this could be on your agenda first.
Yeah, we got to figure this out.
This guy is. Yeah, this could be your.
I want to make sure we. That's great. I wish there was another camera facing him jumping out the window.
Like an explosion.
Because it did. Him jumping out of a window looked like an explosion. I mean, look how far all that glass and stuff is. I love his feet are on fire. Looks like one of them kids with them shoes that light up when you run.
Yeah, it's little Skechers.
Have you seen them little Skechers shoes?
Light up shoes, the best.
Right. Well, there you go. The town might be small, but the news is huge. Can you say it like the old man in what's the movie I'm thinking of? We were just talking
Young
about
Guns.
Young Guns. The old Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
Can you say the town might be small, but the news is huge as an old Billy the Kid?
The town may be small, but the news is huge. That good?
That's good.
There you go.
I really liked it. Well, buddy, let's move on. We've been sitting here for an hour and 20 minutes, and we got this box. 2 boxes.
Let's get it on.
That we have not opened yet. And I know a lot of people at home right now are going, what's in the box?
What's in the box,
What's
man?
in the box?
What's in the box, man?
Why is there a box and you're not talking about it? What's in the box? What's that movie?
Come on,
What's that
man.
from?
No idea.
I knew you wouldn't know that. Let's see if Isaiah, I know you guys. I know the Alan Jackson knows. Isaiah. What? No, don't look at Elliot. What movie is this from? What's in the box? Elliot, do you know?
7.
That's right.
That's the name of the movie. Just
Yes,
7?
the movie 7 with Brad Pitt.
Okay.
And
Oh,
Morgan
and
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Okay,
Yep, Morgan Freeman as well.
Remember the movie, don't remember the part.
There's a part where at the very end, spoiler alert, they're out in the middle of a desert or somewhere on site, and a box is delivered to them. And Brad Pitt kind of knows something bad is up in this box. And he was like all stressed out. This is when his early acting days when he wasn't that good, I guess. And he's just like, what's in the box? I think I'm doing that correctly. Anyway, what's in these boxes? Look, I want to let the cat out of the bag on something else, by the way. I lied to you guys earlier when I told you that this was John Stamos' brother, Marcus Stamos. Should we come clean and tell everybody the truth?
Yeah.
His real name is what?
I got a different last name.
Hunt.
Yeah.
Mark Hunt.
Hence the word.
Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill. This is a
Yeah.
game where we go to a Goodwill different times randomly throughout our lives. He will look for a gift for me for $5 or less. I'll look for a gift for him for $5 or less. It's called Goodwill Hunting. We'll exchange it on the show, but it has to make sense as to why we got this gift. It's a game that we like to call...
Hit it, Alan.
Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill Hunting! Goodwill
Hunting. Oh. You okay?
No.
Well, you went for it.
Scratchy.
Got
Scratchy
yeah,
throat.
you went for it on that one.
I went for it.
Okay.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Here, look. I got you something in this box.
So you're going first.
I guess.
Okay, go for it. Let's go.
Look, today you're in a good mood. I've noticed it. I'm happy about this. I like it when you're happy. Sometimes lately, I don't know what it is. Something's got you down.
Whatevs.
I'm not saying I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But I can tell sometimes.
It's probably work. Bring me up. Hopefully this brings me up a little bit.
Yes. I just want to bring joy and happiness to your life. And when I saw this at a Goodwill, I go, well, that's it. This is going to make my friend happy.
Very happy.
And that's part of my slogan for the mayor of Hickory is making Hickory happy.
And it starts
right now.
Okay.
Open the box.
It's a box.
Marcus is opening the box. Well, you know, the Goodwill, they don't put stuff in boxes. We have to actually just put it in a box. Okay.
Okay.
Just get rid of the box and show everybody. Get rid of the box.
Oh, wow.
What does it say?
It's a spontaneous happiness toolkit.
Right. I got you a toolkit.
To make me happy.
Spontaneously. You can't plan this.
Okay. So it's guided practices for peak emotional wellness.
Mm-hmm.
You bought this for $4. This at one time was #1 New York Times, a best-selling author wrote this. Number one in the world. I mean, New York Times.
That's huge.
Yeah.
It's the biggest city in the country.
It is. It's a big paper. So it's a 56-page workbook that I'm going to start on tonight.
Okay, good.
I'm going to go through it. There's some practice cards in here.
That's right.
And there's also an audio CD that I can listen to to make me happy because I've got the spontaneous Happiness Toolkit.
Well, you want to crack it open?
No. I don't want to crack this open. I want to take it back.
No,
I'm just kidding.
You want to get $4 back?
Let's see.
Crack it open. Yeah, use that knife. You want me to open it for you?
No, I got it.
I'm good at opening
I just told you
knives.
what was in here, but I'm going to open it.
Yeah, but I want to see what it looks like. I'm curious. And look at this dude's beard is on point, too.
Oh, it's a nice box.
What year did that come out?
Don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Keep going.
So we open the box.
Oh, look
There's
at
a
it.
tube of...
What the hell?
What is that in there
I
for?
didn't know. I swear to God.
I don't think that's supposed to
What
be.
is this?
Well, I don't know. It was stuck on there with glue.
Why? Oh. Spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
You gonna put
gel.
this on yourself?
I may
do something.
Maybe that's part of the toolkit.
That'll make you happy. It's your tool.
So I've got a workbook. I've got a CD. That's.
But I want to see these cards that are in here.
It's like little flashcards.
Oh yeah, let's do a flashcard.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
They're really long.
Let me have one. Here's one. So this is a spontaneous exploration.
So
right?
it tells you. So mine says take an information vacation. What does yours say?
Take an information vacation. I feel like you do that anyway. Invite a change in your life to contrast with your usual routine. Take a day to spontaneously explore a new place without an agenda, a schedule, or map. Rely on your intuition and sense of curiosity to guide you.
Thank you.
That's actually good advice.
These are really good cards. This one says hug someone, so.
You want to hug me?
Maybe later. Don't know if I'm feeling it right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
For the kit.
Hey, man. I want you to be happy.
That was a good find.
Listen. Don't worry.
Be happy. Wait a minute.
There you go, buddy. That's my gift to you.
Thank you. Good
For $4 at a Goodwill.
Yep. Okay.
Would you get me something?
I got you a little something. We recently lost someone. I think it's about 3 days ago, a game show host that we loved.
Oh,
He's been around forever.
Alex Trebek.
We had a good-looking,
R.I.P..
beautiful sidekick that worked with him. I think her name was Vanna.
You're thinking of.
No, I'm thinking of Wheel of Fortune.
My friend. That's Pat Sajak. He's alive.
Yeah.
Pat Sajak is alive. You're thinking of Vanna White.
Yeah, I got off course there.
No, look, let's not take anything away from the morning that we should be doing for Alex Trebek, who did not have a co-host. It was just
yeah. I think because I got that they came on like one after the other.
Yeah.
I think this time mixed up anyway. But so we
okay.
lost.
But you know I loved. You know I
know
love
you
that show.
love that show. I know you. You probably watch it every day after school because it came on after school.
This is Jeopardy.
You got this.
There's a bird.
Yeah.
That does that.
Yeah. So I found a little something.
He
will be. So I found a little something at Goodwill in remembrance. Is that a word? Remembrance of
sure.
Alex Trebek, not Pat Sajak. Okay.
Do you just want to give it to me?
Yeah, just open this up.
I feel like you're just making it worse.
I know. I'm digging myself a hole.
Let me just say thank you. I don't even know what's in this box.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But I appreciate
Yeah.
that you knew that about me enough to get this gift.
Yeah, I knew you. You watched that show a lot.
Well,
we recently lost him.
Yeah. No, it's well. Look, this gift is timely. It could make sense.
Do you smell it? It smells like Goodwill, don't it? You smell it?
Oh yeah. Mothballs.
Yeah.
Smells like Grandma's closet.
It's a little.
Jeopardy game. Look at this, dude. It's a little Jeopardy video game. Oh, I'm going to open this plastic part. Look at this. Everybody see that?
You know what? I bet
some sort of video game that you
that
can
was
play.
expensive back in the day. It was probably $100 for that.
We'll see if it works. See if there's batteries
so
in here. No batteries.
You've got a cartridge.
Oh, there's a cartridge.
But I think you've already got one in. I think it came with two.
Oh, look at this. Oh, here we go. There's a booklet, answer question book. Oh, wow. Well, it goes backwards. No, it goes like this. Oh, here we go. Check. Okay. Here, you take this one. I'll take this one. Let's play real quick. You ready?
Yes.
By the way, everyone feel free to buzz in. I'm going to read a question, and if you know the answer, buzz in there.
Okay.
Here's how you buzz in. You just yell your name. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do a practice buzz. 2 + 2 equals... No one's buzzing? It's 4.
Isaiah.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
Mm-mm. Get closer to the mic. All right. This one's for real. I need some readers, dude.
I don't have mine.
This country's 21 provinces include Honan, Hunan, and Yunnan.
Alan?
I'll give you multiple choice. What is Canada? What is China? Or what is India? Hunan? Hunan? Bunan?
I'm going to go with what is India.
I'm not sure what the answer is because I don't know how this booklet works yet. They didn't have the answer on it. They just had these questions, and I guess maybe you find out somewhere else. Oh my gosh, there's so many. This is going to be fun. We should play this on the show when I figure out how to work the machine and everything else.
Hopefully it works.
Yeah.
No batteries were with it, so we'll see what we can do.
It looks complicated.
Yeah.
$6. Oh, you $1.
Yeah. I did go overboard on that one.
Yeah, it's got a cartridge right here. Look at this. You put the cartridge in it like that. I mean, I go.
Yeah, you gotta cool it off.
Clean it out. Apparently, I don't even put a cartridge in anymore. It's been years. But yeah, just need some batteries. We'll figure it out. I want to know what year it came out. That's what I'm trying to figure out because that's old. It smells like a good wheel. Oh, it says cartridge number 1, cartridge number 2. Well, thank you, Marcus Stamos.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Alex.
Yeah, R.I.P. Alex Trebek. And you get happy.
I will.
And I'll get smart.
Thank you.
Deal?
Bam.
And that's how you play
Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting. Wow.
See, at the end, we just do it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the beginning, the song drags out, blah, blah, blah. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I've had a ball up in here today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you tell people about this show / podcast. I mean, we had a little meeting, and I think we're going to stop calling it a podcast because that word scares people up on Facebook. People my age and up who go like, "What's a pod? I don't have an iPod. Do I need an iPod?
Why do they call it that for?
Can you tell me how old Billy the Kid would, if I were to tell Billy the Kid to listen to my podcast, what would he say?
What I want to do that for?
Well, Billy, it's kind of an entertaining show. We get on there, we do all kinds of segments. We do screen.
Do I have to have a smartphone?
No, you don't have to have a smartphone. You can have a computer. You can have a tablet. Yeah, but you will need to somehow get on some sort of device like that. Thank you. Good talk, Billy the Kid.
Okay, thank you.
Rest in peace. All righty then. Thank you, DDP. Look, I want everyone to rate, review, subscribe, and share. That's your 2 R's, your 2 S's. I got tons of tour dates up on JonReep.com. First, since we're sitting here, if you want to help this podcast, go to countryishpodcast.com. countryishpodcast.com. You can see old episodes, new episodes. That's the one we did last week, the election edition special. Very good. And you can become a Patreon supporter and get all kinds of perks and rewards and shout-outs and love and all that crap from us. New tour dates are up at JonReep.com. Go to JonReep.com. Click on the tour dates. And I'm out there, baby. I'm going to be in Charleston, South Carolina, coming up November the 20th. Charleston, South Carolina, Charleston Music Hall. Come one, come all to the Music Hall in Charleston. And other dates, I'll be in Walhalla, South Carolina. I'll be at Zany's Comedy Club. All kinds of goodies can be found out there. Still doing cameos. You want me to send you a personalized video message? You can do that at cameo.com/Jon Reep. Ginger Beard Man Amazon Prime special still out there. And on my YouTube channel, there's a whole album called Ginger Pain that you can listen to. It's great. Very proud of it. And I'm also proud of this episode
50.
Congratulations, everybody. 4, intern Isaiah, intern Elliot, the Alan Jackson, Amar, Marcus Stamos. My name is Jon Reep. I want to say, bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I said the kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, dude.
Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Yeah!
It's me, it's Jon Reep.